Hi YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. Today's setting is a bit different. I am outside. I wanted to take advantage of the sun and it really feels good. It's therapeutic, so let's get that. Now, if you've watched my first and second video, by now you know I quit my job and I shared with you the thought process behind that. But today, I was thinking, let's have a chat. And I wanted to really open up to you and share kind of my relationship with work. And I'm very curious to know, what is your relationship with work? Now, for example, most of my friends and I, we actually started working when we were 16. Actually, at 15 years old, I used to bring my dad to these random survey jobs or telemarketing jobs, and my dad would have to sign the paper like, okay, she could work. And he was just like, what are you doing? Like, why aren't you focusing on school? 15, 16, got herself a little phone job, survey job, call people, ask them to fill out a survey over the phone. Most of the time they would hang up on us for sure. The reason we started working so young, it's because, as an immigrant or just being children of immigrants, period, our resilience is built different. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen our parents work so hard. They work overtime, double jobs, and so hard just to put food on our table and to put, to pay rent, to have a home. We really didn't see ourselves asking them for money for, fresh shoes or extra brand name clothing, makeup, hair straightener, you name it. We've just been so resilient, and that really kind of gave birth to our work ethic. And I would say all my friends and I were really hard workers. Like, we've always had a job. We couldn't afford not to have a job. Like, we have to pay school fees, we have to pay for our books, we have to pay for our, bus fare, we have to pay for the food. A lot of the times, like, I work jobs that honestly, like, were meaningless. Like, I didn't enjoy it. I was just there for the money. I didn't like working. Certain places I really did not like working, and they really did not like me either. And what happened is that I got fired. Yeah, for sure. I got fired, a 1-2 time. And then there was this job that I had manifested. And at that time I was going to, I was in university. I was working part-time. And listen, I just couldn't give my 100%, okay? I was about to get fired from there too. I was like, no, that's not happening. And so that's how I really focused on building a good work ethic. So what I mean by work ethic, it just means, I'm going to be there for, let's say, 7.5 hours, 8 hours. I might as well make this fun. I might as well do a great job so that my manager doesn't have to coach me on everything that I do bad, because how unpleasant is that? You go to work, you do your long hours, and then at the end of the week or bi-weekly or weekly, they have to meet with you and be like, hey, you didn't do X, Y, and Z, you forgot to do X, Y, and Z, you need to do, like, no. And so I really wanted to make my work enjoyable. What I'm realizing now is that work has actually been a distraction for me probably my whole life, because now that I have all this time, I'm just starting to feel a lot of things that I've been feeling, but not at 100%. And I'm like, wow, okay. I was not expecting that. Some of the feelings that I'm feeling are uncomfortable, and I can't, at first, I'm not gonna lie, at first I'm like, I'm out. Like, I'm out. I don't want to feel these things. I'm now feeling so many things out of nowhere. And then I remember something that my yoga instructor said when we were practicing a difficult position. And sometimes, like, you're doing it and you're like tipping off and you're falling off. And then she said, even if it's uncomfortable, you really have to sit in that position through the discomfort. That's life, right? Life will get uncomfortable, and you can't there's nothing you could do. You have to really go through the emotion and feel it and really go through it so that you could end up on the other side. If you're falling off and you're tipping and this and that, it's okay. It's okay. Pick yourself back up and continue. And so that's what I'm doing right now, or have been doing. Although I will travel, like that's not me running away or anything, but yeah. Wow. Is this the norm? Do people quit their jobs or get fired and then they're just, at home with all these thoughts and feelings? Comment below if you've been through that, or if you know someone that's been through that. Anyway, and also my question to you is, how do you find meaning with your work? To be honest with you, life is too short, and most of us are out here taking it so seriously. And I think what I'm realizing is that feeling the other emotions to its full extent at the same time that you're working, while it not distracting your work for sure, is very important. Because if not, it all catches up to you at some point, and now you're out here feeling everything at the same time. But we're so distracted that we neglect that. And then we have to heal. Healing is definitely a journey. I always knew that, and I thought I healed most of the things I needed to heal, and now here I am. I'm like, nope, still got work to do. And I'm happy, because I'd rather tackle that, do the work, instead of continuing my life distracted, getting praise at work, being celebrated, but internally I'm not at 100%. So I think my message and my intention for this particular video is really tap in with yourself, so that you can really stop internalizing everything that you're going through. Be conscious of it, be self-aware, so that you can start your healing journey. All right, well, I'll see you next time. Take care.